Hello everyone. So today I'm going to work on how to make these other characters in the player's party follow the player while in the free roaming mode. So here, as you can see, when I'm in the free roaming mode, these other players are following the player character. Just come around, not too close, but just staying within the player's certain range. So yeah. And for this, we are going to use a state tree based simple AI controller setup. Right, so before we get started, here is the full playlist of this series. Everything is implemented from scratch and explained. You can follow these episodes and implement everything by yourself too. And once you become a member, you will be able to access project files of this project and all other thousands of projects I have done in my channel from the Patreon page. Once you become a member, you can access everything. To the date, there are 2000 videos. For each video, project files are available, so feel free to check it out. I'll leave links to everything in description below. Okay, now this is what you have right now. We can free roam in our player character, but we can start the match as well. But other characters, we can back off from the match too, but other characters that are in the player's party, they just stand in idle. They're not following the player controlled character. So that's what I'm going to fix now. Alright, so for that, first let's go here, and so we are going to set up a simple state tree based AI system to make other members of the player's party follow the player character. Alright, so let me create a new folder, character, and I'll move it here. And then let's go to artificial intelligence, and let's create a state tree AI component. So I'll choose this because I want to access this schema to be used with state tree AI component. It guarantees access to an AI controller and the actor, so I need this, so I'm going to use this one. I'll call it ST party member. Yeah. Alright, so as I said, we just simply want the AI character to follow the player. Right, now I'll add a new state. I'll call it follow player. And so here we need to have a condition. We need the AI characters to follow the player only if player is away more than a certain distance from them. So we need to add that as a condition here. Now if you click this plus, you have a lot of conditions, but not exactly what we need to check. Therefore, I'll create a new condition, and I'll choose this state tree condition, blueprint base as the parent. I'll call it STC. What should I call it? Distance check. Now here, receive test condition. Okay. Now here we need to compare the distance from the party member character, that means the NPC character who is in player's party, to the player character. So for that, I need to access both characters. We can access the player, we can access player character with this node, but to access the character that is driven by this AI system, I'll create a variable. But we can use this get distance from player to the other character. I'll promote this to a variable. Let's call it for. Let's call it controlled for. Okay, and I'll make it public So we can assign it from here. When I assign it now, yeah, like this. Now that I have created this condition, it's not filled yet. Oh, we can do this. We can actually check if we have a valid character here first. If yes, then if this distance is larger than, let's say, 500, you can promote this to a variable and change that also when we do the check. Yeah, let's do that. Promote to a variable. Check distance. By default, it is 500. So the return value, I'll simply return this. If this is larger than check distance, this returns true. So that means I do need to start following the player character. I do need to move the character. If this is false, I'll simply return false. If you're within this range, this will also become false, so character will not try to move. So now here we implemented the condition. Now we have stc distance check, right? And the actual task is to move. So we do have, under this task, we can add whatever the tasks we need. So we can, if you press this, we have this move to, but I don't want to use it because here we need to define the target actor. Oh, before that, we forgot this. Here we need to pass control pawn. So we can bind something from the level, but that's not what I want to do. I want to assign this context actor. This is a reference to the actor who is currently controlled by this AI system. So I'll pass that like this. We can bind it like this. And if you want to change this distance, we can do that here too. Now, yeah, move to. So I don't want to do that because I need to dynamically, well, actually, we can do that too here. We can do the actor. But instead of a location, I need to, oh yeah, this target actor means the actual target, which I don't have a reference here. So yeah, let's remove this. And let's create our own so it's clear what's going on. So for that, new task, state tree task, blueprint base, STT, state tree task, follow player. Yeah. Now here we have enter state. So here AI move to, and here also we need a reference to the pawn that is doing the actual movement. Promote to variable pawn. I'll call it controlled pawn. Make it public, and the target should be get player pawn. Okay. Acceptance radius, well, if you want you can promote this to a variable and edit it from the task interface, but I'll just use 400. On success, I'll return reroute. I'll return, oh no return, finish task with the true. On fail, finish task with the false. And yeah, that's all. And we can add the task now. From here, task, follow STT follow player. And here I can pass this actor as the control pawn, this one. Okay, now I'll add Can we add another like delay? Yeah. After following, regardless of if the, well, maybe not here. Let's delete that, and I'll add another state. Just wait in here, just some wait so that it's not continuously running, and delay task here, maybe 5 seconds with the random deviation of 1 second. Okay, now we can run this state tree from an AI controller. I don't have AI controller yet for these characters, so let's right click artificial. No, we don't have AI controller here. Print class AI controller. Right, let's use this one so they don't run into each other. AI controller, but AI party member. Okay, and here, where should we run this? On process. When this AI controller is possessed, when this AI controller possesses a character, this will be fired. And here I'll add state tree AI component, and I'll choose my ST party member and run. No, start logic. Okay, now I need to assign this. I need to use this AI party member only for the characters of player party, not for these other parties, because they shouldn't follow the player. That's why. So I don't want to assign it here, controller, because I don't want to assign it here because these enemy party members are also using this CLM based character. Therefore I'll just add it here. And instead of AI controller, I'll use AI party member. Now, since they want to navigate and we don't have a nav mesh here, if I press P, nothing showed in green. So let's add a nav mesh. Mesh bounce volume. Okay, here. Right, and I just want it to cover this area. Okay, should be good enough. Let's try. See, now these characters are following the player. Oh, I started the mesh. Oh, see, the animation is not working. Oh, I know why. The reason is this. Here, if I go to this character and animation blueprint, Aurora animation blueprint. This is not something I created. This came with the asset. But here there is acceleration node. Get current acceleration. So this is not enabled by default. Acceleration is not enabled by default for AI characters, but we can enable that here under the movement acceleration. use acceleration for paths. If set, path following will control the character's movement via acceleration values. So if false, it will set velocities directly. So you can enable this. Now, even for NPC characters, the acceleration values will be there. See, now they're following you. Okay. And ideally, when I start the match, NPC characters should come to their relevant positions, and I should be able to switch to them. So that means player will be here and they should automatically come to these points, just like we have in this default setup. But I'm not going to do that here. Maybe let's look into that in the next episode. Okay, so thanks for watching. As always, updated project files will be available for download here in the Patreon page. Link would be in the description below. And do let me know if you have any questions in the comments. See you in the next episode. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye.